even start this video, if you have any other questions about my life or anything about me that you want to know, go ahead and write down in the comments below, and I'll make a part 2 of this random Q&A that I did. These are my sisters. That's my older sister. And mainly we're gonna get a girl dog.
Be gentle. I can see a vision. Okay, so when I picture something in my head, I can see how I want it to turn out. The short term with that is that I'm not exactly great at relaying my message to someone else. Which is
Happy birthday!
Thank you.
Merry Christmas!
Thank you.
You're ugly! Oh! That's cool.
So what? Hers is intentional. There's a song. There's a song, a gospel song.
These are my sisters. That's my older sister. My other sister.
There's questions in my car.
what, Elaine?
I just put my hair up. The thing is, whenever my hair is wet, now that I can put it in a bun, tuck my little bun in here, and then eventually it'll fall down. But tell you, I totally did not vlog a single thing today. Actually, I vlogged B-roll for like 10 seconds this morning, and then I just did some work, got to work, and then I don't know, it was just one of those days where I just didn't want to vlog. So I'm gonna actually do a Q&A and cook dinner while I do this Q&A. So let's go. And then I partially didn't want to vlog too right now because I'm a little breaking out a little bit and I got no makeup on at all. But like Morgan always says, embrace yourself now. Like, cause she did it before, but now she isn't. I'm like, yeah, this is who I am. This is me. I'm real. I'm just like you. So here we go. So I'm actually gonna show you a little Filipino Asian side of me. So I have my hair down, put it up where I kind of want it to be. Take my chopstick or a pen, whichever. Take it around. Now, loosen it a little bit. I gotta loosen it up, but it's kind of wet. And then I'll have my hair up now for a bit. First question. How did you come up with your dog's name? Eli, how did I come up with your name? How did I come up with your name? He just finished all his food. The way that Liz and I came up with Eli's name was, first, we were actually gonna get a girl dog. And mainly we were gonna get a girl dog because if you know who Winston is, we were gonna see if we were gonna breed them together. But we didn't get a girl dog, and the girl dog that we were looking at, we were thinking about names, and we were thinking about Ellie because we both of our first names, if you don't know, Liz's name is Elizabeth. Her first name starts with E. My first name starts with E as well. And then just kind of playing with the names, we thought of Ellie. And eventually we didn't get the girl dog, or the girl dog we were looking at online, and we met this little fella. We drove a few hours to go meet this little guy. And automatically we loved him. Like, he was so precious and everything, and he like stole my heart. But how we got his name was, we were playing with our name. We think, oh, okay, well, it's gonna be Ellie, and then we looked at him, and instead of Ellie, we're like Eli, and that's the first letter, first 3 letters of Liz's name, E-L-I. It was perfect for him, little guy Eli. Oops. Get that out of here. Where are you stationed at? By the way, again, I don't necessarily tell people where I'm stationed at. I've been giving clues like what state I'm in, just because it's kind of difficult not to tell what state I am. But that doesn't mean each state only has one military installation on there. So I don't really tell people, or I don't confirm where I'm at. I don't tell you where I'm at. If people piece it together, then so be it. Every time I start recording you, you don't give it to me. You're just spending time with me. So you guys, I'm gonna tell you right now, I kind of failed with the vlog I was supposed to make, the Q&A. So I'm actually gonna finish it off today because I at least want to have a video up and answer some of the questions that y'all posted. Okay, let's go on with the next question. One person said, how does the loud and thunderous aerosol sound like? I'll show it to you after. Liz said that you're stupid. And I'm not saying that as a, if you guys don't know who we are or whatever, that's actually one of Liz's soldiers, so that's why she said that. It's like an inside joke. Okay, let's go. Another one. Is there any chance to get a medical or religious exemption for COVID vaccine to join the army? If someone does get exempt for it, how long does it apply for? With this question, I can tell you I'm already vaccinated and everything, so I don't really look more in depth with a lot of things. I know I should, but I'm going to tell you as much as I know. Again, don't quote me on this. If you want to look more into it, go ahead and look more into it. Ask your recruiters and everything. But I can tell you right now, even getting an exemption for someone that's in the military, that's been a soldier for however long years, it is actually very difficult for them to get an exemption as well right now. So think about it, if you're brand new and you're about to join and all that stuff, the likelihood of getting that exemption allowed. And again, it might happen, some people it might work and all that, but I'm telling you right now, I know a handful of people right now that are trying to get that religious exemption, and some it might work in their favor, some it might not, and that's what you might be thinking. That's what you should think of whenever you're trying to do it as a new trainee that's not even in the service. And I know it's actually a big thing to have right now when you're at basic training. That's what I heard last when I was at Fort Jackson visiting. But that's all I can tell you. Again, you go to your local recruiter, ask them that question, and then see what they can say. Is Eli's full name Elijah Bernie or Elias? Actually, his first name, like on his birth certificate, is Eli. E-L-I. That is it. There's no longer term to it. Ella, are you okay? I'm great. I just didn't want to break down. Like, I always hear about the Vlogmas breakdown when people just, by this time, the 12, 13 time, they're like, or episode, they're like sick of it. I didn't want to get to that, so I just wanted to take a break from like recording and all that. How about your army career before becoming a drill sergeant? I've talked about this before, but before I was a drill sergeant, I'll actually go through my career. When I was a private, into being a specialist, actually even being E5, I was a high speed, so I was able to get my E5 sergeant by the end of my duty station. Like literally when I was leaving, when I was on leave, I got my E5. I got promoted on the road, taking leave to my next duty station. So when I was a private to being an E5, I was first worked 6 months in Michael company, and that was just 6 months of like being seaman, but I didn't really do much of seaman stuff. I was actually doing other stuff as well. Then I switched to the schoolhouse of the combatives course, and I instructed for most of my time in Alaska. And then after that, I went to Fort Sill, and I was an instructor there for, first it was for basic training soldiers, and just, you know how the Seaburn chamber has, the gas chamber has other NCOs teaching certain things. That's who I was for a good amount of time. And then being high speed and everything, I was part of the PT program, and then they pulled me to be part of the drill sergeant certification program, even though I wasn't drill sergeant yet, but they needed someone that wasn't wearing the hat and badge in order to make sure they weren't biased. And then once that was done, then I became a drill sergeant. So that's a little short story of my life before being a drill sergeant.
I miss you.
I missed you too.
And tengo frío.
A burr.
Sorry, Advent calendars.
Get myself this. Advent calendar.
We gotta get the socks out.
Okay. We got the Harry Potter. Wow, this is pretty cool. This is mine.
So if these are long socks, I'm probably gonna wear them in uniform.
Oh my gosh.
To be honest, I'm not even gonna lie. Let's hope they're long socks.
Woo! Gryffindor?
Long socks.
Are those Gryffindor?
Yeah. The home is.
Hogwarts is where the home
My
is.
home.
It's perfect with these PJs. Number 1.
Oh, you can't even see the front. Yes, I got Gryffindor socks.
That's her
Suck it,
house.
Nika.
I just got Hogwarts is my home. You can't look at them, babe.
Oh, babe, I'll probably get your socks.
Yeah.
Is that what you told me? That's why you're gonna steal them?
Well, I'm assuming because you got Gryffindor.
Yeah, so I'll probably get Hufflepuff.
Goodbye. This is from Target. Look at it. Look at the little ones. Okay, this is part of my Q&A question, babe.
Okay.
Alright, you don't have to tell them the full story. How did you guys meet and how long are you married?
We met at the Drill Sergeant Academy. So the first time we ever talked was after we both finally passed the hand salute.
Before we were fighting for our lives.
I was talking to her because I said thank you for helping me out or whatever.
That full story will come soon when we go get Starbucks.
Okay.
How long have we been married for?
3 years?
How long have we been married for?
2 years? We're not married.
No, we're not.
Not yet. At least.
But we've been together for like 3 years? 3 years. He's sick of my shit.
There's a movie that she likes to watch for the holidays. It's, you know,
I get obsessed with one movie during.
It's not a bad movie or whatever, but I'm sick of watching it.
You could change it.
And it's called The Holiday.
It's the cutest.
And it's such a corny movie.
It's the cutest though.
Like, look at this. It's just like,
It's how I feel when you're watching Jenna.